Estan Ready Bros podcast.
Down, but it was a duplex, and there's a video of me playing in front. And I'm just imagining myself as a kid singing to
The
like
world
30,000
With your
people,
guitar?
like with my guitar and just like air guitar.
You're
and just, like,
manifesting, homie.
I'm just like singing and singing, and there's video of this.
We please send us a video so we can fucking put it with this podcast.
Yeah, I
Look,
have it,
awesome, bro.
and
dude, that's
so
bone chilling, dude.
ever since then, I knew I wanted to be a singer, and I was gonna sing to huge crowds. Like, this is my life, you know.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Is this your full-time job? See?
I'm actually not yet.
Soy maestro, güey.
I'm a special ed assistant for LAUSD.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
During the week, yeah. So I'm a
Okay.
professional.
Oh.
And
Hey, but dude, you're
I'm slowly
fucking
transitioning to.
You're getting there, bro. Fucking,
That's
you're
awesome,
all
bro.
around, bro. Dude,
That night, tell them about that LAFC night. We went out there, we met you.
That's how we met
were
you,
a
yeah.
Junior, and it's like, oh yeah, he's a singer. I'm looking at you. You had your little chain on and stuff. But he's gonna sing a song right now, bro.
Yeah.
And then you're out there after the game was over, and I was like, God,
They put
damn.
gente.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just like, this fool. He reminded me of like Step Brothers when that one Step Brother starts singing and everybody starts crying, bro. I was like, fool, this fool has a voice of an angel, bro.
see, wait, and not a guy named Angel, but fucking an actual angel, homie.
Yeah, with wings, dog.
No, thank you. Me encanta. No, that,
You're doing big things, bro. We see it, dude. We're all
I
fucking,
see-
yeah. And when I told Leo, I was like,
Hey,
dude,
told
fucking,
me,
yeah.
and I seen a couple of videos. I go, no way, this guy is like famous, bro.
And
Famous.
how did you get your deal with Death Row?
so because of Kobe Bryant.
Really,
Yeah,
dog?
it's Kobe Bryant.
R.I.P.,
Unfortunately, yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah, man.
When all that tragedy happened, L.A. was hurting, right? L.A. was
Oh
hurting.
my God, dude, we're
and
like,
It
everyone's
was
crying,
surreal,
bro.
Well, it was
the-
surreal.
You were coming back
The
from
world.
the road, right?
We were coming back from Santa Cruz, bro.
You were
That
driving
was
back.
Wolfie and Johnny Roque,
It
bro.
was a cloudy day. I was in Torrance eating at a sushi place with my girl
We're
and
on
her
the
mer-
5, bro.
It was, dude.
And it was all cloudy, and then we heard the news through TMZ, and then we hit up a homie. That's not true, dog. And I was like, bro, this is true. And then you start, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
bro?
It hurt, bro.
Everything. I think even if you were a fan, because growing up in LA, you know, the back-to-back championships for the Lakers.
from
You know,
2002,
Kobe
right?
Bryant,
Or
he was, the young kid that came in, and he was like our Jordan of our time.
Always
right?
stayed with the whole Lakers organization since the beginning.
Yes,
Charisma,
so
dude.
I mean, that's Laker man right there,
I mean,
bro.
that's a little piece, but then when you look at the whole tragedy of it, I think everyone was like in disbelief because
Oh, yeah.
this actually happened to everyone that was young. Like
but-
it was.
But you know what? He was so competitive that I think there's a story out there that says that he wanted to be the first one to that place that he was going to. That's how competitive he was.
No, pues
And look,
it was unfortunate.
And unfortunate. And dude,
Yeah.
Kobe, I remember when he got drafted, and my son's 25 years old right now. I bought him a Kobe 0-3 little onesies.
Oh wow!
a
I still have
baby,
it.
bro.
I still have the 8 jersey.
It was like 98, 99.
I never got to meet Kobe though, and that was my dream to meet him though.
Yeah.
But that guy was just legend, like old school, like
Well,
just his ethics, man.
I mean,
It's
everyone
cool.
was hurting, and I know that there was a banda tribute that went down and played in front. I will always call it Staples Center. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
still.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
of course, yeah.
It would always be.
You know,
I mean,
what the fuck is it now?
Crypto,
You know,
dog.
I was
God,
there.
dude.
I was there on Sunday. I was
Yeah.
there Sunday. I
Yeah.
was with I got invited to a suite, and we're hanging out. And dude, I used to see Kobe shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
That's how you see Kobe. stuff.
Siempre va a ser así, man.
Yeah, it
His
was.
house.
Yeah.
It was amazing. He was just an amazing person
An
to
enigma, bro.
to actually. Bueno, he was LA in
That's
mi
LA,
época.
bro.
That was like the whole época.
I mean,
So-
he lifted up LA with
encapsulated,
the Lakers.
you know?
I mean, back when the Dodgers were fucking always choking, bro. So I mean,
Right.
that was
Hey,
like.
but you think
up the
Kobe
Fidel-
is Kobe and Fernando on the same level?
Dude,
LA?
they're both like in the same
I think
fucking.
so, bro.
The thing with Fernando is that all right, dude. He uplifted Mexicanos because it was like a dude from Sonora.
La Raza, bro.
And then he
back
came
then.
out there and he won the World Series, first Cy Young winner as a rookie.
Rookie,
ever.
bro.
And then, but again, it was just like one World Series, right? And then, 88 came. And then Kobe is like, dude, back to back. And then, like, so it was like pretty much like a decade, almost like a decade and a half of like championships. And then, also when they, brought Shaq in and all that shit. And, obviously that shit crumbled, towards the end. But whatever it was, I mean, it cemented LA as like the most competitive team. I mean, in the world. I mean, regardless of all the 50 states, you know what I mean? And then, Kobe was like, they took him to the Great Wall of China, all that stuff with Nike and all that shit. Because remember, his original shoe deal was with Adidas,
Yeah.
the first one. But then it's like, it just took LA. It just, I mean, it gave not only pride, but it just gave LA that uplift that it needed.
But I think he surpasses like Magic
Of course, yeah.
and Kareem.
It was that new era too of like it
was like an underdog kind of thing.
and beyond 9/11. You know what I mean? Back the 2000s, the new era of it, because that was the 80s.
Even
that
gave us hope.
Even when he'll go to court with that thing he had,
Back
when-
shot.
Yeah, when his wife right there just looking at him, he's confessing like I fucked up.
Hey, but he held
Dude,
her hand and
everybody was
stayed with him.
still
bro.
there,
Yeah.
supporting him.
Yeah, dude, we all fucked up like that, dude.
I don't know about like that hard,
I've been,
but whatever,
Well,
But that's just crazy, man. Kobe's
I think
crazy.
just because of LA,
Totally.
I mean, the Lakers and Dodgers is just
and that's the thing about
Anonymous.
no importa who your race is. If you're from like LA or just like SoCal, it's like we're all Angelinos, we're all SoCal people. It's like fucking even fucking when homeboy that got shot a couple years ago, fucking the rapper, ¿cómo se llama? Pinche Nipsey
Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle.
He was coming up,
LA,
right?
bro. Fucking Kobe. Like we're all fucking. We feel united because we're
As
all
one.
fucking. We're all here. Yeah.
And, so that was a dark time. It was a messed up time when that happened. And
Yeah,
just,
so then,
not cut off your shoulder to go back into it.
back into the how death row happened. We were there for Kobe Bryant. I wanted to post something online. I think everyone was trying to do something to show their love for LA. The music world, how we show our love is through music, right? We played everything from quinceañeras, bodas, funerals, bodas y también
Divorces?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we have the mariachi world we have to do something. And a buddy of mine, when he beats me to the punch and put something on social media saying, hey, we're meeting tonight. Bring your traje de charro. Whoever wants to join us, we'll be there at this time. I think my wife was gonna go to work or was gonna go to school. I'm like, Chula, I'll be back. I need to go. So I left, went downtown. It was packed. There was no parking. I was like, how am I gonna get? No voy a rodear. So I just went to a valet. How much is a valet? $80 or $90. I don't remember how much. Okay, lo pago. So I get off and I go there. Voy con mi traje de charro, and it's just like surreal because you see all these flowers, all these candles, like going into where they had like a little picture of Kobe and Gigi facing Staples Center.
was a baby, dude.
The only place that I've ever seen that was when Princess Diana that passed.
Yeah.
away. All these flowers and everything.
Crazy,
It was
bro.
just surreal to be there. Then I started seeing some compañeros de música de mariachi, and we said hello briefly, and when we turned around, all these cameras and lights were on us, and we're like, whoa, what's going on? And we're like, okay, well, what do we play? And the first song was La Culebra, Son de la Culebra. And it's a traditional song. He's like, yeah, for Mamba, La Culebra. Tan, 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 chaka, chaka. So we played that song. We finished, tan, taram, pam, pam. And people were like, should we clap? Should we not? It was weird because you didn't want to clap. It was, what do we do?
People are conflicted.
That was
Yeah,
emotional,
so
I
then
think.
we were there, and then, okay, ¿cuál otra? El puño de tierra. Okay, puño de tierra. And we were all there just performing, right? Just trying to show LA, help the grieving process.
The love that it kind of needed.
Yeah, and the guy that posted, he was like, hey, cántate Amor Eterno. I was like,
dude.
I'm like, no, you sing it, you put this together, and he has a close relationship with Juan Gabriel, so I'm like, no, you sing it. He's like, no, you sing it. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm here with everyone. Okay, I'll sing the first part, and you sing the second part. We'll split it. Okay, está bien. So we sing Amor Eterno. Everyone's singing, everyone's crying, and
dude,
everyone's
that
just
song.
like going, nuts.
Chills, bro.
So we played one more song. I think fue Las Golondrinas, and it was like 4 songs. We ended, we all hugged, and we left. And when I was driving some of my buddies to their cars, I was like, hey, there's a video and it's going viral. And someone posted a video, and it was actually a video that I could see the numbers just like literally like flickering.
Like every time you refresh, it was just going up.
It was kept on going up. And
that's me, dog.
yeah, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, that's cool. Like, everyone's watching this, right? Y ya, terminó eso. What I did not know is that this producer named Frederick, and for everyone that doesn't know, I didn't know who Frederick was, but he was there to go to the Grammys. But he stopped by to that place.
Wow.
He heard the mariachi, and he says that he heard a voice sing Amor Eterno. He's like, I don't know
Who
what.
is that?
I want to know
¿Quién es?
who this guy is. And
Wait, was he Mexican? Was he Latin? What was
no,
he?
he's Palestinian.
Hey, bro, and for some, okay, so like that song hits hard for Latinos, Mexicans, you know?
Yeah.
But for that song to hit, like to pull a heartstring for like somebody that's not
Struck a nerve,
Mexican
bro.
or Latino, that must, dude, you fucking made a fucking impact, bro.
Well,
dude.
let
That
alone
impression.
this. I didn't know who this guy was, and that happens. He was there that night. We go home. Pasa un año. Pasa 2 años. 3 years after this happened, I decided to post this video that went viral with, and I was like, let me just put it on my feed, and that's when I get a message from Frederick 3 years after.
Wow.
And he was like, finally, I found you, because when they
He was trying to find you.
yeah, when
Oh
they
my
put
gosh.
when they put up the videos, like mariachis pay tribute to Kobe. They didn't put names. They didn't
tag
who
you,
it was.
bro.
They didn't know who it was. So he was like, finally, I found you. I was there that night, and I heard you singing, and I want to record your version of Amor Eterno. I'm like, this is not my version. This is, Amor Eterno, but I love how you sang it, and I want to record it. And I was like, first of all, who the hell is Fred Reck? And I was,
Who's Fred and Rick?
Yeah.
Fredericks of Hollywood.
So then I was like, oh, okay. I started seeing pictures of him with Snoop Dogg, with Dr. Dre, with Britney Spears,
Oh,
with
hell.
Eminem, and with Paul McCartney, The Doors. I was like,
Wow,
man,
las
is this-
puertas, homie.
Is this photoshopped? Or
Is this AI, bro?
so then I was
What
like,
is this,
okay,
bro?
but what do you want to do? Like, what do you mean? I just want to record Amor Eterno. And then I was producing a independent album at that time. And I was like, well, I know it costs money. I know it costs money, so I don't know if I'm gonna pay for it or you're gonna pay for it. And I asked them, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna pay you to record it. You're gonna pay me to record it. And I was like, no. But honestly, like, how are we gonna record this? And he was like, well, let's go record it at Snoop Dogg's.
Whoa.
And I was like, Snoop D-O-double-G?
Come over, nephew.
Not Snoopy and fucking Osprey Farm.
was like,
Calvin Broadus.
Yeah, like at Snoop at the compound.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, when? So we set up a date. Todavía ni me la creía. ¿Verdad? I was like, all right, let's
Okay,
go.
wonderful,
Let's see
dude.
where this is at. So then I get there, and I walk in, and security guard, and el portón no abren, and I walk up, and then it's like the door opens, and I go in, and security guard, oh, okay, who are you here for? I'm like, oh, it's Mr. Frederick. Okay, write your name, security guard. Walk in, and once you pass that first door, it's like a spaceship.
It's like
Wow.
creep about the fall.
Yeah, like it's like a Star Trek. Like you walk in, and then you see all these murals painted, Laker murals, and then there's like a Michael Jackson mural, and then there's like Boss Lady Entertainment mural.
Damn,
and then you
dude.
see all these
There's my wife.
like pictures of Snoop Dogg with all these artists, and then you see like Darth Vader painted on the
Whoa,
side.
he came there too? Fuck, dude.
My name's James Earl.
And they're playing oldies. So I'm like, oh, this is amazing. So I'm walking in, and then we go up to the mothership, which is Studio A, and I open the doors, and there's Mr. Rec, in front of the console. He's, hey, how are you, Mr. Torres? Hey, how are you, sir? He's like, how you been? And we start talking. Now, I had called a lot of musicians to record, and how I like to produce and record, we stagger all the instruments. So I had everyone lined up, like, okay, we were supposed to be at 3. Musicians started writing 4, 5, 6, and so los tenía listos to go and record. Como buen mexicano, entrarse al trabajo, and we're out. Let's get paid.
Échale ganas.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, okay, sit down. He wanted to talk to me and everything. I was like, okay, I have musicians coming in and everything. Musicians start walking in. We're all there. We're talking. And he's like, okay, you guys ready to record? I'm like, yeah.
Like right away.
We've been ready.
Time, dog.
Yeah. So we go in and we knock out the instrumentals. He's like, oh, okay, like that, Mr. Torres? I'm like, yeah, we're done. All right, you want to do vocals? Like, no, tomorrow. Okay.
Órale.
So I drive in tomorrow, and as I walk in, I see a lady in the hallway. I'm like, hola, like buenos días, ¿cómo están? Good morning. Hola. And I pass into the mothership, and a security guard comes in after me. He's like, hey, sorry to interrupt your session, guys, but boss lady wants to meet your guy. He's like, oh, yeah, send her in. I was like, boss lady. Okay, who's boss lady, right? So then I'm inside the studio, and the lady that I said hola to walks in first. I'm like, oh, hola, ¿cómo está? And after, he's like, I was wondering who said hola to my friend. And in walks this lady, and she has a really beautiful smile, and I say hi to her, hola, mucho gusto. And I recognize her from the pictures of Snoop, right? And his family and everything. I'm like, okay. He's like, oh, who's this guy? He's my mariachi artist. And she was like, mariachi artist? Okay. Well, what are you guys doing? We're recording Amor Eterno. We're singing, we're recording Amor Eterno. And it's a very popular song, iconic song, Juan Gabriel. Oh, well, let me hear it. He's like, well, we haven't laid down the vocals. Maybe he could sing for you. Okay, so he put the track, and I sang to her, and
wow, dude.
How about getting put on the spot?
She was blown away.
Yeah, she just started smiling. We finished. All right, it sounds good. Well, I'll let you guys get to it. She walks out. We record the vocals. I drive home. Before getting home, Mr. Rec calls me. He's like, hey, I just got a call from Snoop. He wants to know what we're doing. He wanted to know, why am I recording mariachi? Like, you don't have
some weird ass sounds.
You don't have
down
any
the hallway.
You don't have any hip hop to record. Like, what's going on? Like, you ain't got work, You ain't got work, Fred.
That's all Mexicans
like, no,
do is work.
He's my mariachi artist, and he sang for Kobe and Gigi, for them in front of Staples. Oh, okay. Well, let me listen to it. He's like, we're not finished with it. He's like, well, what do you want to do, Fred? You want to record an album? And he's telling me that this is the conversation he
God
had.
damn, dude.
And I'm just listening. I'm like, what's going on here? He's like, yeah. He said, okay, well, it takes money and time to record a full album, but we got one already. So, well, how many tracks you want to do? Let's do 5. He's like, well, we already got one, so let's make it a 6-track album.
Damn.
Okay, so then he was like, Death Row Records, recording mariachi. And I quote what he told me. He's like, all right, cuz, let's do it.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
And I was just like stuck. I was like, what is going on here? He's
That
like,
is
yeah,
crazy, bro.
So do you have any originals? I was like, yeah, I have some originals that I've written for mariachis. Like, we're going to need them. So we have 3 originals, and we have 3 covers on the album under Death Row Records label.
Damn.
Snoop Dogg.
Is it out already?
It's out.
Really?
It's out on all your favorite
Spotify?
platforms, yeah.
No way.
You have to look for Julian Torres y Mariachi Sensontle. Or just go to Death Row Records Spotify, and you'll find it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
So he put you on like that,
Just like that.
And then, and what's up with the producer? Was he like that was just by chance, or like, we were just doing our thing? I like the way you did that song. Let's record it, and he didn't even expect that either.
No, I mean, the plan that I knew was that he wanted to record Amor Eterno, and I told him, well, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna be able to use it? Like, can I release it? So he's, yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. I just want to have it, just as a memory, just to send it out, as a memory that you did this. It's like, okay, well, cool, let's do it, And none of the musicians knew that we were gonna go there. So once I gave them the address, and they were walking, they were like, órale.
¿Dónde los mandaste, güey?
You say you're a solo artist?
Yes.
You don't have the mariachi. You could probably get.
So I'm I am the first mariachi artist / producer to be signed to Death Row Records.
Damn.
Yes.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So
I mean, do you have a concert or how does that work?
I have a concert or contract.
Or a contract. I mean, I'm sure you have a contract, but do you have like a concert coming up?
Yeah,
or?
we have some concerts in December 7th in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh.
Oh, hell
All
yeah.
the family in
Tucson.
Damn.
Downtown Tucson at the Rialto. If you could,
The Rialto Theater?
Rialto Theater.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
So I've never
Exactly where
performed
that
in
is.
Tucson, and I would really love for toda la familia. I have some family members over there, pero everyone from Tucson or from Arizona or alrededor, just come down and just support, la cultura. Then that Saturday we're there in Tucson, and then we come back to Santa Ana at the Santa Ana Stadium for a performance se llama La Fiesta del Mariachi, produced by the Power of One Foundation. And it's a pretty cool event. There's going to be other mariachis there, and yours truly, Julian Torres. I think you could also bring a unwrapped toy, so it's for December for the kids, and so it's those are the performances coming up.
You're like,
yeah.
You're like famous, bro.
And what has it opened up for you though? On top of this, like, has the world been coming at you, or like?
You know what? Yes, and
That's
there's going to be
awesome,
a
bro.
lot of I always say, being here in the City of Angels, I have a lot of angels that have put me in a spot. Like you guys, giving me an opportunity to be on your podcast, giving me an
Thank you for
opportunity.
coming, man. We're
to
fans.
just
We're huge fans,
being
man.
out there, I'm super grateful. Everyone, that's been giving me an opportunity. Por ejemplo, at Dodger Stadium, those.
Yeah, how did that happen, bro?
So
That's-
that happened through a friend of mine that I met at a different concert, and she was connected with the people that do sound for Dodger Stadium.
Oh, damn.
So that's why, like, people putting in your name, like helping you out. Hey, I know a guy. I
Never know, bro.
You
Nunca
never know.
sabes, güey.
Entonces,
Yeah.
there's a lot of events, and obviously, I mean, you have to do your part. Tú haces tu buen trabajo. You're respectful, and you try to do the best, and just be yourself. There have, Dodger Stadium and the Dodger organization. It's kind of like family to me. They've been giving me so many opportunities. I've been part of so many historic moments, and I even want to say I had a little bit to do with it, and just destiny, el Dios, el Dios mío, and just
Dios
giving me
es
the
muy
opportunity.
grande.
Sí, porque
Yes.
as a kid, living in the duplex from a low-income family, we were part of this program called the WIC program.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Women's Infant and Children, and they had a raffle where they put family's name in to be able to be given the chance to throw the first pitch at Dodger Stadium.
Whoa.
So I won. We won.
Oh, so you have history going back,
Yeah.
bro.
So as a kid-
you have the footage of that?
I know, eso no.
That's been
But-
Right there
archived.
with the Oral Hershiser, eh?
Yeah, as a kid, we go and at that time I was playing Little League, so I was a professional baseball player.
Órale, homie. Yeah.
So I go in with my Seattle hat because that was my Little League team, and they're like, let me switch your hat. So they give me a
Tight.
Dodger hat. I go in and I throw the first pitch, and I turn around to my mom and I tell her, Ma, aquí voy a cantar algún día. Aquí voy a cantar. And as a
Bro.
kid, and my mom always being like, sí, mijo, tú lo vas a hacer. Like, sí,
So
sí, like,
supportive, so
very like,
cool,
sí,
dude.
sí se va a
Oh,
poder.
man.
Like, tú vas a estar aquí cantando. And then fast forward to be given the chance to sing there many times. One of them being Mexican Heritage Night,
Fuck yeah,
singing
dude.
both American anthems and Mexican anthems
Oh,
back
wow.
to back. Being able to sing at the All-Star game there at Dodger Stadium. Being able to, given the opportunity to sing for the Valenzuela's retirement. Fast forward, just manifesting. I'm like, we have to sing for the World Series. We have, because I've been given
Oh,
opportunities to sing for the NLCS and then for the NLDS. but not the World Series. So this year I was like, no, we're gonna sing. Like we're gonna sing at the. I don't know how. Dios mío, ayúdenos, pero it's gonna happen.
Jesus.
I felt it in my bones that it was gonna happen. Unfortunately, Fernando Valenzuela passes, and Fernando Valenzuela, what he meant
Rest in peace,
to me personally, that was my childhood.
Legend,
that was
bro.
part of my childhood because I remember my dad working echando mecánica in his car in the garage, and my dad saying, "Hey, súbele, va a jugar Fernando. Oye, Jaime Carrín, súbele." So we would listen to the. My dad was not a baseball player, like he was, but Fernando Valenzuela was there.
That's so
and
cool,
Mexico
dude.
was there.
Oh,
So
fuck yeah, bro.
hay que apoyar nuestra raza.
Sonora,
y hay que,
baby.
so ahí está, lifting us up and kind of a way de orgullo. Like you would feel pride. Like, oh, Fernando. And
You can't pay for that uplift, dude.
so as a kid, as a little leaguer, okay, avienta la pelota con Fernando. Fernando lo hace así. So you were like trying to imitate
Lefty.
El Toro.
El Toro because tú eres mexicano, vienes de padres mexicanos, so that's my childhood. Fast forward for me to be able to be given that honor to sing for the retirement. And I sang Viva Mexico, right? And they announce him. There's video of this. They announce him and he's walking out. I had many chances to go meet Fernando Valenzuela. Desafortunadamente, just because how everything runs there, I wasn't able to go to where he was. So they call now the man of the hour, Fernando Valenzuela, and I'm like los nervios. In that day, I felt like a little special nervios because that's Fernando Valenzuela. Like
Una
as a
leyenda,
kid,
sí.
like I know the name. We know what he has done.
It's going through your bones, bro.
And I'm like, un, dos, tres, ta, 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 ta. And I was saying, Hola, Fernando. And estoy echando el grito. And he's walking by. And I'm like, Puro Sonora. And he turns and he looks at me. And for that instant, we just locked. And I was like, there was so, I get chills still, but there was so much emotion que hasta se me olvidó. ¿Cómo se me olvidó la letra un poquitito? I recovered,
Yeah.
right? But I was like, wow, he walked, we locked eyes and he walked past, it was just a surreal moment. But be able to be part of that and then fast forward to hoping there's a World Series appearance and then Fernando passes. And you see, pobrecito, ya estaba enfermito, pero yo dije, no, se va a recuperar. He's gonna be
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. He's gonna get treatment. He's gonna be good. And then he passes, and it you could feel everyone I don't know. I just felt I felt down because
It was a shadow over LA again,
Yeah, again, and then they call me the next day. It's like, hey, directly, since you were part of the Fernando Valenzuela retirement, I think it's only fitting that if you could pay homage.
Oh my God. That's
I
so
was
cool.
like, oh my God. There's so emociones encontradas, it's bittersweet because you're like, yeah, World Series,
but it's like
Fernando just passed, So it just, I was like, okay, let's do the best homenaje for him.
damn.
And he said, okay, we had a request that a friend of the family requested this singer called Deida Barrera. I'm like, oh, I know Deida. She's a great friend of mine. Yeah, can she be part of it? I'm like, yeah, of course. This is amazing.
Whatever it takes.
Entonces, I started thinking in my mind, okay, which songs? Obviamente Sonora Querida. Obviamente Sonora y sus ojos negros. Just everything, all these songs from Sonora, El Corrido del Toro, that they wrote for him. There's other songs that were written. Lalo Guerrero wrote a song for Fernando Valenzuela.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So there's all these songs that I'm just my mind is just going wild with it. And I start, we start a conversation and with Dodgers and then they're like, okay, we can incorporate Amor Eterno and El Corrido del Toro, and then we just narrowed it down to 3. obviamente El Rey.
Hell yeah.
You know, José Alfredo Jiménez song El Rey. Entonces I was like, okay, Amor Eterno, El Corrido del Toro, and let's all finish it up with El Rey. How much time do we have? 5 minutes. So it was like a slideshow for 5 minutes, and we had to put music to the slideshow. And I know Data had sung El Corrido del Toro at a Viva Los Dodgers event there. So I was like, okay, if she could sing it, cool. If she doesn't want to sing it, I'll sing it. Like, we'll make it work. Then at that time, I get a message from Fernando's daughter. And she's like, hey, mom is requesting a song, you know, to be sang. I heard that you're going to be part of the homenaje, and we're requesting a song. Can it be Yo Te Extrañaré? Yo Te Extrañaré is a very popular song right now that's been sung, and like, if you could sing it, I'm like, you know what, let me ask MLB, Dodgers, see if it, you know, because everything is very measured. They want they want to get all these,
Like the rights and stuff like that.
yeah, like all that. So, and so I was like, okay, I had the medley already for 5 minutes. I was like, okay, let me work through this. This was the day before the performance, and the day before I started getting calls. Hey, we have interviews the day of, starting at 3 a.m.
Wow.
4 a.m.
Whoa.
And I was like, okay. So I'm getting everything together, like the musicians, just the music and everything. And everything. And then the day of, I kept on sending messages. Hey, are we adding this song? Are we not adding it? Are we removing a song? Like, what do you want me to do with it? Because I have to put this medley together and send it to everyone. They're like, yeah, that's fine. You know, they graciously said yes, whatever they want. Entonces I added Yo Te Extrañaré. I spoke to Data. I'm like, hey, do you want me to sing it? Can you? At first I said, can you sing it? It's like, yeah, I would love to sing it. Okay, ya está. So she was gonna open for it. Then I would come in with Amor Eterno. Then she would sing the Corrido del Toro, and then we'll all finish it off with El Rey together. And this was confirming at 4 a.m.
Gosh.
Like between interviews.
You're not even sleeping.
No,
You're fucking stressing.
Like, my wife was like, "No vas a dormir." I'm like, you know what? If I sleep, I won't be able to sing. So I'd rather just stay awake all through it and then just sleep after, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, descansa. Like not rest in peace. But
Yeah,
Spoiler.
claro.
Yeah.
Sí, descansar un poquito. And so I was there, and we had all these interviews. Then I went inside Dodger Stadium, more interviews. Then we had a quick bite. And I say quick bite because I got there and I was just like thinking of how am I gonna weave this medley together para que se escuche bonito. Just, you know, giving it
like a smooth transition.
Yeah,
You know?
so-
Yeah.
What did
But-
it sound right?
Yeah, because you, as a musician or as an artist, you know, you guys are artists. As an artist, you don't know. I take it like this. You don't know when that person needs that song. You don't know when that person needs that joke. You don't know why this person is coming in and they need this for their life. Like, you are their lifeline. So I wanted it to be the best that we could do for the time that they gave us. And I was just thinking, and I was like, you need to eat. Like, you're not gonna. I'm like, no, I took like 2 bites, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Send everything. We got everything done. Ya llegamos allí, gracias a Dios. I didn't tell, the family. Yes, they approved it. I was just like, okay, let them just enjoy it. And gracias a Dios, I think it came out well. Then throughout the game, they had us singing at least one song, Data, and then one song myself for that day. So we had 2 mics, and it was just an emotional day because you were happy. It was game 1 of the World Series, Yankees versus Dodgers.
Gosh, dude, that was
And we were there for it, performing, and le brindamos el homenaje a Fernando Valenzuela como se lo merece.
Oh, sí.
And then once we were done with the 7th inning stretch, then we go home. And I was listening to the radio. I was like, oh, what's going on?
And then Freeman came through, bro.
So then we get after, during the game they don't you're working, so you're not drinking, you're not doing anything. Pero gente llega, hey, una cheve, hey, pa Fernando, un shot, lo que sea. I'm like, no, we're working. We can't do that. And Después, yeah. So we go to this spot. It's becoming tradition. This place down Ventura, and it's called Izakaya M. It's a sushi spot. And we get there, and they had barely walked Mookie. And I was like, oh, they're walking Mookie. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. Because they knew Freeman was, Freddie Freeman was hurt. And they're trying to get to him.
That ankle, bro.
Yeah, they're trying to get to him. I was like, you know what? We need his mom. Like a chula. We need his mom with him right now. Because, Freeman's mom passed when he was a kid. I'm like, dude, we need her power with him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Whack!
I saw it.
Dude, it was surreal. I was passing El Monte in my car, bro, listening to the game, and I could not fucking believe it.
The night they won?
Yeah.
Dude, I was driving, bro, and I see
the last setup for the rest of the World Series. Because it's like, if you're a Dodger fan, you know what it's been like. I mean, we have 2020. They won legitimately, all that shit. Then the bullshit the year before with fucking bullshit ass Houston, and then you always have that whole decade or that 11 years where kind of we got to the playoff, we'll lose the first round of the playoff.
Cerquitas.
Fucking Kershaw always choking, and we're just like, God damn. They brought in fucking Manny Ramirez for Manny Wood a little bit. That kind of uplifted. He had a little grand slam on his bobblehead day. So it was there, but we just never could get up the hill, bro. And then
then we got Ohtani.
Yeah, and then the group and he became a Dodger because he took a little bit of a pay cut, but he wanted a ring, and he knew where the potential was, and then it all came together. Because I mean, whatever anybody wants to say, he carried the team for the entire year, but then the pitching staff was hurt. And they didn't rely on him. Freeman came through. Muncy, everybody played their role finally, and it's like how it's supposed to happen. Exactly. And then you're going against Titans like the New York Yankees, who have always put in millions of dollars into their players, and Dodgers been barely doing it for the last handful of years. Right. And it's just like they finally came through, and it's just like
that grand slam.
Oh man, it just then you knew it's like it's on, motherfucker.
Yeah, when he hit. The beauty of that is he's hurt, but he put everything his son, lo que le pasó a su hijo de Freeman, everything was in that hit, and I love that he showed it to the Yankees, and he dropped the bat in front of them, because before Dodgers went to go play against Yankees, I heard the Yankees talking big game, and they're like, if it's the Mets or the Dodgers, this is an easy series.
Wow.
Well, look at all the announcers. A-Rod. Yeah. The other Yankee star that used to be the owner of the Marlins. What's his name? The light-skinned brother.
Ooh. Dieter?
Yeah, Jeter. And then Big Papi. They were all about the Yankees, and the only one that didn't say that was Dontrell Willis. He's the only one that kept it
But real. Papi was all like, hey, the Dodgers.
After they beat the San Diego Padres.
I was going to say, guys, we have 5 minutes left on the memory card.
Yeah. But I mean, dude, it was just shout out to the Dodgers, shout out to you, dude, your voice, all that shit, and it's it was just a beautiful series that finally LA captivated what needed to be fucking resonate through the fucking worlds. What happened, dude? Something wrong with you?
Go Angels.
This guy's an Angels fan.
Well, you need to do.
You know, Fernando was an Angel for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got his jersey.
But you have to get on the phone. You got to talk to Art, and you got to tell him to stop fucking around. The guy that owns Angels.
Art Moreno.
Art Moreno, yeah.
He's my homie, bro.
And bring Mike Trout to the Dodgers. He's just
Mike Trout sucks, bro.
Fuck Newport
hurt, bro.
Beach, dude. And let's get him
hurt, bro.
I forget that you're actually an Angels fan. Yeah, you're from LA, but you're an Angel.
I'm an Angels fan, bro.
That movie got you, bro.
You're the Angel in the outfield, bro.
That's right.
Hey, that movie's badass, bro.
Hey, that movie is amazing.
Hey, that movie showed how ghetto Anaheim was, bro.
You know what? I'm not.
That's what the Rams used to play, bro.
I'm not
Canadian.
And a slime homie
I'm
and
not
a
a
crime.
Dodger fan. You know, I always tell you, I'm not a Dodger fan,
But you respect it, bro.
All we
But
gotta say is that
Fernando-
Active has Dodger Blue, bro.
but Fernando
On the
was
logo.
was a guy.
Oh,
fuck yeah,
I think
bro.
that's
And
that
when
was
we-
everyone's guy.
We
That
went
was
golf.
everyone's
We went golfing with him. You know, we were the
Oh,
last ones to go
wow.
golfing with
We
him.
went golfing with Fernando.
Oh,
Rest
Me
in
and
peace,
Rizo.
dude.
And he told Ray Lauer, he's like, no, esos son malos.
Oh, we sucked, bro. I hit probably
Oh,
one
because
good
this
ball.
guy, hey, because
I can't-
Fernando, he was serious.
He was
This-
real,
This guy
bro.
was fucking around. He was like, dude,
Bro, because they kept giving us free shots,
dude, that was
bro.
embarrassing. Bro.
What do
We
you
went with
expect?
Fernando to play
guy,
golf.
bro.
And this guy's over here, fucking.
I was peeing everywhere, bro. I was
You
working my
pee
territory.
everywhere. and then this is Fernando, like, God, what the fuck?
You brought the
Why
wrong
me
guy. Leo.
losers?
I know. He kept looking at it. You were hitting it good that day.
I'll do good,
I hit
bro.
probably with 2 good ones. After
This one's been
that,
practicing for 2 years. Though.
I got lucky, bro. For what? Because we went golfing one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit gets tiring, bro. I don't know about no 19 holes.
It's-
But they kept giving us free drinks, bro, and I kept peeing. Dude, I felt like a dog
guy-
marking into my territory everywhere, dude.
Dude, Fernando, like, he's like, I'm leaving.
Aw.
He left
He left early, bro.
He left in the ninth hole.
No, it's
No, but he was already sick, and he
Yeah,
Ray took him home that night. He took him home that
Ray
day.
Lara.
Ray Lara took him home, and
We need to have Ray Lara again because he has so many stories about being a cop in LA, and like
dude.
he found that Asian little girl that disappeared in Monterey
Yeah, yeah.
Park a
Yeah,
couple
Yeah,
of
all he
months
did
ago.
was squint his eyes and he found her, right?
Órale, carnal. All right, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Estan Ready Bros podcast, we have Julian Torres.
Julian Torres.
Thank you so much for being on here, bro. On the
Oh,
real.
thank
I think you guys are for sure primos because you guys are from the same area.
Claro, yeah,
Tu familia,
Con
yeah.
razón me caes bien.
El pariente. What's up, dog?
Brought to you by Munoz
What?
and Munoz Attorneys.
Let's go.
855 Munoz Law. That's 855 MUNOZ.
And don't forget active collision too.
Yeah, man. What's the phone number? You crash them, we fix
Yeah,
them.
you crash it, we fix him. You guys get into a car accident, give us a call, 626-330-0100. Also, there's a business mixer, December 5th. Rizo, you going to perform?
Yeah, Billy.
You
Yeah.
perform as a comedy show.
Amazing.
Temple
Yeah.
Bar Urban Eats in
I
West
forget.
Covina.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Arnold Barbosa Jr. versus
He's in the Middle East right
Jose
now.
Ramirez. He's in the Middle East.
Yes, sir.
My
From
homie.
Monte right here, bro.
Jose
Yeah.
Monte, my homie. He's gonna
Turn
wear,
up, big dog.
He's gonna kill it,
And
man.
active
It's a
collision
big-
Estan Ready Bros are on the on the shorts, the boxing
Active.
shorts. Yeah,
Yeah,
active.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
time
if he
to cut
loses,
it.
we'll just slide him off.
Dude,
Yeah.
I wrote a
Fucking
song
right.
called Viva el Campeón. Hopefully
Oh,
that'll
fuck
be
yeah, bro.
that'll be a good boxing entrance.
Oh, dude. Let me have it. Then we'll
Viva el
we'll
campeón.
post it. Yeah, if you could.
Let's just
Dude.
do it with
Oh,
the
it's not
pose.
out yet. It's
Oh,
not out
it's not
yet.
out?
No, I'm,
Dude, I'll talk to Arnold. See if you could watch when you can walk in with them.
yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah,
That'd be
Fucking
sick,
the Middle
bro.
East, bro.
Heck
That'd
yeah.
be sick, dude.
Hey.
Yeah, I can make it happen.
Órale. Hey, thanks
Claro
for
que
coming
sí.
out.
And
Órale.
real quick, what's your social media handle?
You go to Julian Torres _oficial with 1 F. You can find me on Facebook, Julian Torres. YouTube, dude, YouTube. I'm super happy. Everyone's enjoying. I put up the Fernando Valenzuela tribute on my YouTube channel.
Oh,
So go check it out.
Go check it out.
It's from the side view, so you'll probably hear a little bit of the echo, but it's the performance. So everyone is really vibing with
Hell yeah,
with
that's
it,
what's
so.
up, bro.
so
Chingón.
you have you said it's in December 7th in Arizona?
December 7th, Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson,
Hell yeah.
And the 8th here in Santa Ana Stadium.
Santa Ana.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah,
Santa
bro.
Ana
Oh, no
Stadium.
way.
So
Yeah,
purchase
hell
your
yeah.
tickets.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Tag
gonna
us.
be
We'll
fun.
promote it.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Promote
gonna
for
be
you.
fun.
Thank you so much for being on here, bro.
Adios,
Gracias.
guys. Love you guys.
Later.
Bye.
Estan Ready Bros podcast.